It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And we'll be watching Edgerrin Cooper.
He's now up to 62 tackles so far this season. It's the Packers and the Vikings on Monday Night Prime Time.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Throwing is Milton. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Milton. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. To throw, it's Milton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Milton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now Milton. And he comes back with one complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. First carry for Josh Jacobs. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Milton. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, the lineman on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw. Milton. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now they send a running back in motion right. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs from a yard out. And the Packers have moved out in front. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by... Got to give him credit. Found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
Operating from the gun, Milton buying time to his left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the gun on third down, Milton. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt. The football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Throwing to start the drive, Milton. And got his man complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw. Milton eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
On first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is taken at about the third. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Isaiah Foskey brings him down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. From the gun on third down, Milton nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football, and they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and they have the
much for
about set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but yeah, give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Milton. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will open their lead up. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Milton. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Packers have moved out in front here.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Second and 4. Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Back to throw. Milton. That's another one, complete to Mitchell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call on a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Looking to throw. Milton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 4. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Off the play fake. Milton. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So all eyes on this.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done.
It's the NFL on...
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Dumped off to his running back. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. We've got a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Milton now. Escapes the pocket. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Handoff here to Jacobs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. This time it's a passing play. He's on the move. Finds a man right side. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. So now here's 3rd and goal. Here's Milton. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. To throw, Milton. Flush down out to... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may...
Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. Going the other way. Lions have it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play in the
Oh, you did it!
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Milton. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Milton back to throw. Cut by Jacobs. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him. First and 10 now from the 30. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Packers pushing for a score before the break. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They go play action here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked in. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. First and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Really Gay there on the tackle. The Packers take their first time out. From the 46. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. New set of downs for him at the 38. They send a man in motion. Pass play on first and 10. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They're throwing it. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. First and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs running behind center. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. All set up now for first and 10. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. On second down, Jacobs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. On the move. Headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man left. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. They'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Milton now. Getting out to his left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. For them to figure out now. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up. They'll run. Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They'll throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. Call it 5 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 4. Motion man sent left. They're going a little pop pass here, sweeping across. Driving across the 15-yard line. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous.
Now a run with Jacobs. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers leading by 7. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after